King Charles officially reinstate Lady Susan Hussey after racist incident plot by Meghan Ngozi Fulani. Lady Susan, Prince William's godmother and a lady-in-waiting to the late Queen Elizabeth II, joined King Charles and Princess Anne for a service at St Mary Magdalene Church, on the Sandringham estate in Norfolk, on Sunday. Lady Susan Hussey was seen alongside members of the royal family for the first time since resigning from her palisade position following a racist incident at Buckingham Palace this fall. The long-time lady-in-waiting to the late Queen Elizabeth was pictured walking to and from church service at St Mary Magdalene in Sandringham on Sunday, a service that King Charles and Princess Anne also attended. The church is the royal family's go-to during stays at Sandringham House, the late Queen's beloved country retreat in Norfolk. The palace said today, at this meeting, filled with warmth and understanding, Lady Susan offered her sincere apologies for the comments that were made and the distress they caused to Ms Fulani. Lady Susan has pledged to deepen her awareness of the sensitivities involved and is grateful for the opportunity to learn more about the issues in this area. Ms Fulani, who has unfairly received the most appalling torrent of abuse on social media and elsewhere, has accepted this apology and appreciates that no malice was intended. Both Ms Fulani and Lady Susan ask now that they be left in peace to rebuild their lives in the wake of an immensely distressing period for them both. They hope that their example shows a path to resolution can be found with kindness, cooperation and the condemnation of discrimination wherever it takes root. It is the wish of both parties that, at the end of the UN's 16 days of activism against gender-based violence, attention can now return to the important work of Sister Space in supporting women affected by domestic abuse. Their Majesties the King and the Queen Consort and other members of the royal family have been kept fully informed and are pleased that both parties have reached this welcome outcome. I think Headley and Fulani should have also acknowledged that this situation has also been distressing for Lady Hussey and offered an apology to LH. I hope the RF allows Lady Hussey to return to her previous role, activities. Does it bother anybody else that Ms Fulani travelled to Ghana on a Prince of Wales grant as a young adult, look for a drums-related or musical-related purpose, and then she ends up in this kind of fight at the palace? The pseudo-African clothes make me wonder how much time she's really spent in Africa compared to Lady Susan, who probably went there repeatedly with the late Queen. Very unfortunate. Seems like the apology should have been coming from everyone else to Lady Susan, along with a thank you for your life of service to the Queen, who in turn lived a life of service.